Why, hello everybody, my name is Threatx and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. Everybody, we are moments away from potentially winning the Shakturi War. Of course, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, the Shakturi are this game's endgame crisis. They are intergalactic horrors which go between galaxies, wiping out every population that exists. However, they were not expecting to come across such a aggressive player, I guess, because they spawned in last episode. They built, what, 8 or 9 colonies, and I destroyed nearly all of them. We are literally looking at one final location here which houses the Shakturi menace, as far as I know anyway, so we're going to try and wipe them out as soon as possible. Now there is a little bit of battle over here. We currently got the remnants of our final second to last invasion fleet taking down a Shakturi cruiser here. Now these things are crazy, right? 5,000 strength. It actually houses, wait, how's it got that many troops on it? That's insane. Is this a troop transport? Do you know what, I thought this was an attack cruiser. This is literally a troop transport, and it's more powerful than half of my ships combined. That is some crazy statistics there. Regardless, though, it's looking pretty good for us. There is one final colony left. We know for a fact that the Shakturi are building something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what is going on, really, to be honest. It's my first time fighting them, but all I can presume, if they're building something, we don't want it to be finished. So I'm going to be trying very, very shortly to sending all my units to try and take down this very last bastion of Shakturi presence. Now, I will say that I don't know if they might be somewhere else in the galaxy, so we know for sure that they're coming through the rifts, right? They came through the one right here. Looks very scary, without a doubt. They spawned in quite a few ships and I think like 500,000 of strength in this part of the galaxy, but I do not know if there are other Shakturi elsewhere in the galaxy. Of course, the last, what, 11 hours of game time we've been playing together, we've only been fighting this very small segment of the galaxy. There is a lot of stuff we haven't even gone near yet, so we might find... Wait, this kingdom is huge. So I just noticed how big this frog empire is. It literally covers half the galaxy. Regardless, there's a lot of opportunity here that Shakturi might exist somewhere else I'm not currently aware of. Anyway, so when they get in position, we're going to attack very shortly. Also, I noticed that my Royal Navy doesn't actually have any fuel tankers. I know they're meant to be defensive, but if I use them in emergency, it'd be a good idea if they can refuel themselves in combat. That'd be very handy. Nice. Okay, they're on their way. We have to give them a few minutes here. I don't want to wait too long, of course, but this location has 2 major flaws, everybody. It currently is in a storm system, which means any attack I do is going to be slow, because we have to very slowly crawl towards the planet. So not a lot of avenue for a quick blitzkrieg kind of campaign there. The second issue is I'm pretty certain there is a single fleet defending it. Now, luckily for us, because we kind of broke the other fleets that would have many defending planets, they are made up of this. We actually killed one last episode. These, I don't know, like 10 odd ships are terrifying. They got 80,000 strength, which doesn't sound too crazy with our own technology level. If I bet my entire fleet together, we're looking at 64k ourselves. But one of these fleets took down over 100 ships last episode. If you want to go and watch it while you're still here, they took down loads and loads of bug ships and my own as we try to take down a single group of theirs. So they are very powerful and way above what the game recommends, but there's their power level. Regardless, so there's our 2 major issues there. Once they're getting ready, we're going to attack right away. Regardless, though, everybody, I want to point something out. So a big shout out to someone left a comment, because I made a mistake, everybody. It's a big one and it makes it a lot more powerful. So someone pointed out that as soon as I unlocked this fella here, the constitutional crystal, I also unlocked an improved form of government. So I, of course, knew this in Distant Worlds 1, and as I was reading the comment, I was like, no, of course, I forgot about it. This game has exactly the same mechanics. If we go to the government screen and we look at this, Path of the Ancients, we can now also become the Way of the Ancients. Yeah, so shout out to Matt Eagle for pointing this out, because this is a big deal for us, because look at this, everybody. Literally everything just gets better. I don't think there's a single thing that's a downside with this technology, and we just get more money, we get more everything becomes better. This is a no-brainer. So we're going to do the revolution right away, and just like that, we are now following the Way of the Ancients, everybody. What is this? Would you accept this deal? Sure. So I'm confused on why there's a human I haven't got a trade deal with yet. They must be new. Maybe they just spawn in the galaxy somewhere else. A lot of the independent worlds, if they're left alone for too long, they actually can just turn into new nations. So that's why you see like really baby ones pop up. I mean, for instance, right now, if you look at the victory screen, some of them are absolutely tiny. Ooh. Rift refugees. Colonies, 1. Is this a way of cheating? Because I can see their statistics. Because I wasn't sure if they had more worlds, but it looks like we actually could, in theory, take them out completely if we killed this last world. So that's good news for us. Anyway, speaking of taking out the worlds, I think it's time we give it a shot. So we currently got 3 fleets in position. And the invasion fleet's nearby as well. Let's do it right away. I'm going to take an opportunity first to see if I can... We're going to blockade the world. So the reason I'm doing blockade is because I really want to... Actually, do you know what? We're going to change plans. Everybody, we have to win this battle. So all the combat fleets are going to warp in and they're going to bombard the world. But I also want to see if I can invade it. Because if I can get away with collecting some Shakturi and add them to the United Kingdom... That'd be great. I mean, like, every race is welcome. Even if they are sidekick monsters, I think we can make friends with them. Maybe they can, like, produce TV shows into our minds directly if they're friendly. You never know. I think it might work out well for us. So we're going to see if we can invade it as a priority. So the reason I've done the bombard is because we have to destroy this colony. I cannot let it grow. So regardless, this world is being destroyed or captured in a few seconds here. Look at this. Everyone's warping in. You can kind of see now the effects of the storm, because as soon as they get close, everything slows down. Imagine being like the Shakturi radar officer right now. It's like, sir, they're coming from every angle. What do we do? Yes. The power of, I guess, basic logistics. Excellent. So is there a fleet defending this location? That's going to be the main problem right now if they are. There is a... Ooh, the bugs are here. Bugs, you realise I need this population, right? You're not taking it from me. I need Shakturis. Okay, the first people are arrived. There's no defences here. Have they bailed? I don't know where the defence fleet's gone. Was the defence fleet here the one that was defending this planet last episode? The one we destroyed? It looks like that might be the case because there's no one here. That's sad. I was expecting a really cool battle, everybody, for the start of the episode. We were all going to fly in with all our ships. We were going to see if we can cape down the place before we get wiped out. But no, look at this. It's totally fine. We're just casually going in. Okay, so I think we'll keep the bombarding going until we get 50 million, then we'll stop. And then we'll wait and see if the invasion succeeds. The invasion is kind of awkward because they will drop in, but their units are so powerful, they're not dropping in fast enough. Guys, drop, 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 drop. Okay, we're getting there now. We've done it. It's over. Excellent. Okay, all fleets, stop your objective. I'm pretty sure this is in the bag. So everyone go back to what you're doing with AI mode and just leave the area. Stop bombing this location. And I think everybody, we have successfully wiped out the Shakturi. At least, as far as I can tell, anyway. What am I doing? Dagobah fleets. You guys go back to AI control. Are we done here? Yeah, look at this. The general. Jan Dokari is leading the charge here. We have an immense amount of odds against the enemy here. They can't hold out. The power is too strong. The United Kingdom's forces have become victorious. And the Rift Nation has been destroyed. Wait, have they? Wait a second. They still exist. And according to the game, they haven't got any planets. But the war's not over. Curious. Okay, well, I guess because they're an endgame crisis, they work a bit differently than everyone else. I'm not certain. I really don't know. But it does seem that we have, in fact, at least for now, won this invasion. So we're going to send everyone back to AI mode. They can do whatever they want. Let me just make sure everyone's got the same orders. Awesome. So the Shakturi, at least for now, it seems that we have at least contained them. At least where I live. The immediate threat of losing the game is over, as far as I can tell, at least from them. So that means... Let's carry on with the series, everybody. Because remember, the series' goal was not to defeat the Shakturi. No, no. We're doing a full playthrough of Distant Worlds 2, everybody. So that means the ultimate goal is to become the Imperial. Is to become the Emperor of the galaxy itself. So that is going to be the goal we move towards. So we're going to head back to playing normally. And we're going to try and expand and prosper through sheer might of the United Kingdom. Now, what we're going to be doing... I think we'll go back to what I was doing last episode. So my initial war goal is going to be... these guys here. We know from, if you can't remember, I'll quickly remind you, we know these people here. Have they got an alliance now? No, they haven't. Good. These cat people that look weirdly like Doctor Strange, but in cat form, they actually live on ice planets. We currently have 0 ice-related species in our empire. So this would be a very big deal. If we can capture these guys and convert them to our cause, we then get the opportunity to colonize any useful ice planet across the galaxy. Very, very good. Well, they got a lot of modifiers here. So they're going to be my main target. And after that, we're then going to prepare for a large war against the bugs. The guys that have been our nemesis from day one, I really want to take them down. Because don't forget, even though I just wiped out a galactic crisis, potentially, I'm nowhere close to the top of the scoreboards here. There are places that are way stronger than us, way more powerful, and we need to get to the top of the scoreboard ourselves. By the way, I want to point out, I made a mistake as well when I started this series. I actually left victory conditions on for races, which I normally turn off, because it means if, like, for instance, I have the most defense packs, or, like, if you're a Teak and you start the least wars, you automatically get, like, 20% score, so it means it's really easy to win the game, even if you're nowhere near being strong. That's why I think it's quite awkward, because technically right now, if it wasn't for this race modifier, I would be probably 4th or 6th in the galaxy. So I find that very annoying personally, but it is what it is. Regardless, let's carry on with the game, shall we? Now, economy-wise, it looks like we have an absolute ton of cash here. We are pretty loaded. I mean, really, we got nearly £500,000. So I'm going to go through and do some, let's just say, improvements to the galaxy here. So we got 20 colonies right now. We got a lot of stuff going on, and we try and convert them over to being nice, prosperous worlds. So that means we need to terraform everybody. Terraform, terraform, terraform. So if we have a look around, we need to make sure everyone has the up-to-date locations for administration to get the most money out of them, which I think they do. Let's have a look around. Rocky. And also need to make sure they've also been terraformed to the maximum possible to get the most out of the planet's possibility, the planet's suitability. The higher suitability, the better everything is. There's no single downside whatsoever. It's still looking quite good so far. I think we've done most of it already. Grove. This planet, I think I colonized because my ally was originally colonizing towards me, so I got more territory nearby. This world kind of sucks. It has 6 suitability, so it's going to cost me a lot of money. In fact, you can already see this. It's costing me an additional 7k a day due to it being awful. So, not great. Not great at all. Not much I can do about this one. There's no point building a terraforming facility because it's going to take, what, 3%? And it won't delete itself. It has to be over 20% to remove the terraforming requirement for maintenance. So, there's no point building anything on this planet. But we will put down a planetary administration because why not, right? Always get more money from that. Now, this planet is different. If I go and build the terraformer here, it will get rid of the support cost completely, so it would be under, well, £1,000. That would be it. It'd be perfect. We'll save some cash doing this in the long run. Cinder used to be a very powerful planet for our general empire here, but it's been reduced down quite a bit. This used to be, what, nearly 1 billion population or something? It really has been knocked down. What is this? What is that technology? I've never seen that before. Wait, let me have a look. What is that? Is that like a Navi reactor we've just found or something? I've just found it. It's a stealth rating countermeasure system for the Toad race. So stealth means that it would be hard to scan your ships if you haven't got a scanner to break through it. So that's quite interesting, actually. Regardless, pretty handy. Anyway, so back to my giant income boost. Let's go through all these. And we've got a forest world here. Ooh. 13. That's okay, because we haven't actually gone through the forest technology yet. So over time, this will actually become a livable world in the future here. So this guy we're going to name Redwood. Nice foresty name. And also, I just realized we can build the Space Traders Guild. Now, this guy was a big, like, one-time building wonder thing. So you need to build it in a good place. I can't put it in my capital because I've already got the medical complex here, or is it because I got the Space Trade Bazaar? Something's here that's stopping it, so I can't put it here. So what we want to probably try and do is build it on the world with the most potential, and that is by far going to be Rocky 2. Rocky 2 can have nearly 6 billion population in the end, or is it higher than that? Sorry, what was it again? No, it was nearly 6 billion populations. This is going to be a gargantuan world one day, and it's going to provide a lot of cash for our glorious nation. So they will, of course, be given the Space Traders Guild. Also, we're going to build some basic defenses here as well, just because it's going to be a major colony. We need to make sure it's protected. At the same time, I also build all these as well. So we've only got currently one place, my capital, building armor vehicles, special forces, and planetary defense units. This would be the second main bastion of our empire, and it will hopefully be protected for all the time to come. Cool, so that's that one sorted out. Let's keep going down the list. Where were we? I think we're on Redwood, right? So that's now got terraforming on the way. Mars is brilliant. 34 suitability, but not very big, unfortunately. It can still be done with a nice upgrade, though. And what about you guys? Oh, this is another one. This one will be go over 20 suitability after the upgrade's finished. Terra. Terra's not looking too good, actually. Terra's looking a bit bad. I don't think we're going to bother on Terra with the terraforming. Tikan's okay. So this one has +8 suitability, but it's got 10% damage. So it's actually at 18. So a terraform facility will bring this over the required level. And apart from that, I ran out of money, pretty much. My money did not last long. We got a bunch of really bad worlds, by the way. I have terraformed, but I think that was mostly because I wanted to grab territory, which I think does pay off in the end, if you ask me anyway. Regardless, though, we'll leave it at that for now. Now, because I just built a lot of terraforming facilities, we're going to lose a lot of money. But in the long run, we should be richer for it. At least I hope so anyway. So now that's out of the way, I think we want to start preparing for the next objective, I'm going to go and say. We want to probably go and get ready to take down these guys here. So as far as I remember, my unit should already be set up to go and teleport to a nearby location for this world. But, oh, no, I think I must have reset it. They're set as Rocky. So if you guys all go and live over here in Redwood, I think that's in range of their colony. It is, but not perfectly. I'll tell you what. We'll have one there, and we'll have another one over here instead. We'll move them over. Invasion fleets can live there as well. And that's all the attack fleets I have. I've only got 2 so far, so we might get a third one before starting the war and get ready. So that means we currently are going to be covering the entire Green Nation's territory, so we can hopefully capture all quite quickly. I also want to probably invest in a little bit of like raid units before we dive in as well. Just so that we have like some guys attacking the little mining stations and repair bays, that kind of thing. I think it makes sense. By the way, I want to point out, I'm not going to ignore these guys. I know they're still in the galaxy, don't get me wrong. Just that I think they're currently just living, standing there. So if I'm going to attack them, I want to wait until I get some power upgrades. Like, for instance, the 30% increase to DPS. Stuff like that. So we actually have a chance of killing them without wasting a lot of money. Regardless, though, that's looking pretty good. Let's keep going down the list. I do want to fit in a few more terraformers, I think. So some of these worlds were pretty good. This one here is going to be good eventually. So we'll put one down there. 18. This one's good as well. Ooh, these guys really hate me. It's probably because we're literally at war right now. But the good news is, because I've left behind a giant factor of armies, there's so many armies here, they would be pretty much impossible to actually take it over and just flat out own that system afterwards. Are you guys repairing a hostile? That's going to take ages, repairing a world with 37 million population. That's going to take forever. We'll leave those guys to it. I must admit, probably not the best way of doing things, but if they're happy, they're happy. It's fine. Done. Okay, the last terraformer has been put down, so our economy is finished. Oh, we've unlocked orbital hive defenses. So the reason I'm getting a lot of passive technology is probably due to all the debris from all the wars we've been doing. So people are going around now collecting them and just finding more stuff to use in the future. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm pretty certain the Shakturi haven't got any people left, so we're going to end the war if we can. How do I do this? If I go to... You guys, speak with them. I'll tell you what, we will end the war if you become my... Let me save before doing this, because last time I pressed this button, I did it the wrong way around. I don't want to become a vassal here, okay? Don't judge me. Operation correct button is a go, everybody. Let's do this. So we're talking to the Shakturi, and we're going to say we will end the war if you become my vassal. Can you imagine how cool that would have been? I'll tell you what then, we'll end the war regularly, yeah? Done. The war has been ended. So now we got rid of the war. We should hopefully reduce the amount of angry modifiers for the local Shakturi population. And also we get rid of the war areaness, which will increase our income. Now, of course, don't forget, we're currently losing a lot of income, but that's because of all the terraformers I put down. So it's going to be temporarily very bad, but in the long run, we'll be very rich. So it's going to be a bit of a difference there. Awesome. So everyone's doing their own thing. Let's make sure our fleets have the correct amount of units. So we also were doing a big changeover in our defenses, weren't we? We were switching out all our people from like frigates and escorts to having destroyers and cruisers, so a lot more power there. I want to make sure we have patrol fleets set up in very nice places to protect major colonies. I think at this point, having a fleet that's defensive only should only be for major colonies. So I would say we only have 2 of those, which would be Albion and also Rocky 2 at this point. So I might switch around some things here. So if we go and look at our colony, if we go and look at our fleets, we currently have patrol fleets, right? So we're going to change some of these around. You are now going to be the Rocky Defense Fleet. Rocky defense fleet. And your sole objective is to protect Rocky. That's it. That's all you're doing, buddy. So this will protect the entire system, which also includes Rocky 1. So a lot of economy is going to live inside this territory. And we want to make sure they are switched over to being a defensive fleet entirely. This means that they will not be leaving under any circumstances. Done. Cool. So I think they got the wrong items, right? They haven't got the correct units in tow now. So defense fleet is going to be a bit bigger. We're going to make it into 10 destroyers. And we'll also have 2 cruisers. But there's only going to be 2 of these, so it's not going to be too crazy. So I'll lock those down. And the other fleets are going to be a bit different. So I actually can't afford to build this. It's so expensive. It'll be worth it in the long run, don't worry. The other 2 are going to be general defense fleets now. So you guys are going to be switched over to patrol fleet. Excellent. And your role is to defend a big area. Because I've got too many planets, guys. There's too much stuff going on. They need to be protecting local regions. So this is actually perfect. They're currently stationed in Cinder. And they currently have access to this entire ring of planets, which is a lot of my territory, actually. So that's brilliant. We also want to have one over in Albion as well. So you're now going to be the Albion patrol fleet. And we're going to station you inside the heart of my empire here. We want to make sure all my territory has at least a defensive fleet protecting it. Maybe not the complete frontiers. Like I've got a random planet over here, for instance. A bit too far away. But the rest of it should be protected from harm, for sure. Patrol fleet, yes, yes, yes. And 200 meters. Nice. So I think we'll have another one down here. The reason I'm doing quite a lot, we're going to be very rich when the terraforming's finished, by the way. So I can afford all this. We'll have one down here to protect against the bugs. And we'll have another one in Seoul. And I think maybe have a third one here. Because this region is probably going to be colonized eventually by us. So it would be a good idea to have a defense fleet nearby. Is that a high fleet? What is this? Who are you? Oh, that's the green guy we're going to be attacking. Sorry, I thought it was... Oh. The Shakturi rebelling. Do you reckon I can actually get these guys to like me, or is it going to be impossible? That's really what I'm worried about right now. They keep rebelling, and they got negative 36%. They really aren't happy. Oh, no. Wait, why are you putting a monitoring station there? I guess I'm not too opposed. I mean, the more information we have, the better, but it's going to cost a bit of cash, I'm going to say the least. Free trade, yes. I want more free trade. That gives me economy boost as well. Yes, even better. Nice, good stuff, guys. Oh, what have I done? Oh my god, I've pressed the button and it's messed up the control mode. Gee, oh god, default. There you go, we're back to normal. That was terrifying. I don't want to do that again. So I guess we got a little bit of I guess then we have a little bit of peace. We have a nice time where we haven't got to worry too much about what's happening. I do want to get these guys ready because they're still retrofitting Rocky. They're taking too long, but they are moving now. So they are moving away from the old invasion target. Ah, we've crushed the rebellion. Are these guys chill now? Plus 10. So in that case, I think we might have actually tamed the Shakturi. I don't think they're going to attack us again. So that means we can hopefully grow these guys up over time. And they can be part of our empire, which might give us some bonuses at some point. Let's see what happens. Because those guys live on volcanic planets, which I don't think we have any volcanic races either. We've got deserty ones, but not volcanic ones. So that's pretty... Oh, no. What is happening over here? Oh, no. Oh, no. Are they going to attack me after we've made peace? You've got to be kidding me. What is happening right now? Oh, okay. They are not happy. Okay. So they've just decided to live over there. I don't know how to feel about this, to be honest. I guess they're not technically at war with me, so that's why we're not shooting them at the planets, because they're not attacking them. So I guess it's kind of like having like a independent defense fleet, which is hostile to you, defending your planets. I'm not sure. If someone wants to go and try and take over Rocky, they got to get past the Shakturi 500,000 fleet. So maybe that's a good thing in the long run. We'll have to see how that develops. If we need to go and just take them down with our military, we will go and take them down with the military. Okay, back up here. So the ones I just built, the terraforming facilities, how are they doing right now with the actual terraforming? 2%. So we're actually nearly at the end of the terraforming already. So it doesn't take very long. You can get better terraformers as well, by the way. As the game goes on, if you go and look over here, you can get a better version of the facility, which brings it up to plus 5%. So it can get better and better over time. But we haven't got the ability to do it right now. We've got to do a lot more when it comes to doing technology. In fact, I think it'd be wise to do this to get really good long-term income if we get all this stuff sorted out here. Also, I'm going to speed up this. So we know, if you guys have been watching me the entire time, you know that this is very important. The higher amounts of stuff we can survey, the more advanced things we can unlock in the galaxy. This could unlock some really powerful beacons we haven't looked at yet. If I press the, where is it? The exploration button, which I apparently have forgotten where it is. There it is. Anything that's yellow has sites that we have not fully explored yet. There's not a lot of them. Don't get me wrong, we've got a lot of explorers, but there are places we just don't know all the secrets to. And if they require more than 70 exploration to look at them, they're going to be pretty powerful. That is for sure. Ooh. Oh, sorry, I thought for a second that we finished the research on planetary administration. So I was like, yeah, we can get more money. But no, I'm wrong. These buildings, by the way, get better and better. In fact, oh, it's not happened yet. It's weird. There's a modifier here. It says corruption reducing range, 0 meters. At some point, I think they actually start reducing general issues, but that's not happened yet, clearly. Ooh, I tell you what, let's also grab this guy here. Oh, we can't. I've got too many techs. The maintenance gives you general bonuses for everything, but also the command center gives you general bonuses for loads of things, but also it reduces the maintenance savings, so we can reduce 3% maintenance on all my ships. Now, how many ships do we even have at this point? I'm kind of curious. Personally, in ships, we have 153 military ships. And if I go and look at the economy, where is it? This one here. We have 555 civilian ships. So a 3% reduction on all those ships and the mining bases and stuff. That's a big deal, guys. That's a lot of money saved, without a doubt there. Is that the... Ooh, I just remembered as well, the Hive's still alive. The Hive's nowhere near as strong as they used to be. They used to be a fearsome power, but at this point, we're getting quite close to being able to just flat out wipe them out. I reckon when we get a bigger increase of ship size a little bit, this is going to be around 25 to 30k when this technology here is finished, the Hail Cannon Mark III. So we are becoming better and better with that as well. 209k, this is brilliant. I think most of this is going to be probably from building more and more civilian ships, because our economy is going to get better and better. There's a lot of compounding here. It's going to be really good in the long run. How you guys doing? Done. It's finished. Oh, but I can't delete some of them because some of them, fortunately, haven't got the over 20 modifier yet. This one does, though, so I'm surprised why it's not flashing. Let's get rid of it anyway, see what happens. Master retain terraforming facility to keep terraforming quality bonus because this location has Uso's ability. That's what I'm not certain about. Maybe it means the base has to be over 20%. It's gone! The bonus is gone! Wow, okay. That was quick. Do you know what? We're leaving that alone then, because that completely just messed us up there. That was unfortunate to say the least. Fair enough then. I guess I got to be more careful with how these terraforming worlds work, or I might end up just wasting my money forever. But it is what it is. So with the excess cash then, I think what we're going to do, we are going to produce some additional defense fleets, like I was talking about earlier. I also think that we probably want to get a second invasion fleet, because having the ability to quickly recapture territory that's been attacked and taken over, I think that's a really powerful tool. I really do. Rocky defense fleets destroyed, right? I don't know what to do about this. I think we might have to reassign the defense fleets. Do you know what? I'm actually going to disable this completely. We'll have to leave them defenseless for now because of that giant fleet protecting Rocky. I can't go near it. It's going to be too risky. We'll spend the money instead on trying to get ourselves a second defense invasion fleet. Can we start forming one, please? Nice. So this is the next invasion fleet. You guys, I want you to be up in a similar way. So 200-meter range, and I want you to exist in Redwood, a bit closer to the other planets. But your objective is going to be probably to invade and capture this place here as your main target. Cool. Awesome. So when this is built up, we're also going to build, I think, 4 separate raid fleets, and then we're going to start the war against these enemies here. Wow, look at all this. Because I've got all these monitoring stations, we can see so much of the galaxy right now. It really is handy. In fact, I might turn off long-range sensor mode just to stop the cluttering a bit, because you can see all these white circles. That's all my network settings where I can see everything in those locations. It's super handy. And also, we're only on level 1, guys. We only have the first potential level of that technology. It will get a lot better. Currently, its range is, where is it? 7.5 million. Is that million? 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, 7.5 million range. This will go up to... So this one here is what? 75 million scan range. The next one's going to be 100 million. So we get a lot better, and also has the ability to start scanning and tracing people for nations that may be a bit, let's just say, sneaky with their ship designs and stuff. Wait, where are they going? Oh, they're going to Rocky again. Why do they keep warping around? Ooh, they've lost the ship. Is this their entire... They got like a nomad fleet. They've got those civilians and trawlers and stuff. This is crazy. What are they doing? I'm concerned. Yeah, so they're currently living as nomads, though. How cool is this? That's awesome. I love it. By the way, I'm pretty certain the next DLC for this game, the next major one without races, is going to be the pirate one. So in Distant Worlds 1, there's a DLC which let you play as pirate clans, as nomadic nations. I'm certain that's going to be in this game as well. I cannot wait to do a game as a pirate clan. It's going to be great. I really am looking forward to that one day. So I think it's around time we actually want to start the invasion. Now, I feel like we want to probably start off by being a little bit more defensive in this one, because at the start here, most of my invasion fleets, or actually the 2 of them we have, they're not actually here yet. They're still all the way over here in Grove picking up troops for the future invasion. And the other one, if I can find it, is currently just been built, hasn't it? So has hardly anything at all. But I think we might start the war now just to really start reducing their economy and taking things down a little bit here. So I'm going to declare war right now. Nice. And I want to probably go for their border worlds first. Wait a second. Wait, what's this? Why is there a giant... What? What? Why have they got a colony in literally the center of the galaxy? Oh, I know what this is. Is this a... Yeah, I know what this is. You get a random event sometimes where if you find a lost colony of your race, they join you right away. So that is how they own something across the galaxy, miles away from everyone else. It looks weird, I know, but it is what it is. I'm only interested in this bit, though. I just want this bit of the galaxy. I don't want to overextend myself over there, because that means it'd be really awkward with all the different ships and stuff. So we'll keep that in mind. Look at all these little traders flying around, by the way. I absolutely love the... I guess the ambience of this game with like all the different ships floating around and doing stuff. It's really awesome. Anyway, the war has begun. Let's start killing each other. I didn't actually have time yet. Whoa, what happened to my cash? What? It went down by 100k and went back up again. What is going on? My money. It might be the game spending cash on upgrading various bases across the galaxy, that kind of thing. So that's why it's going to fluctuate quite a bit there. Anyway, so we have started the war. I don't think in terms of military strength they have a chance against me, but they do have a lot of defenses on their planets. If we go and look over here, we do know that they have, for instance, the ion cannons, the missile defenses, and that kind of thing. I think this alone is the major problem here, because I haven't got ion defenses, and if I did, they would not be good enough anyway to defend against this. So if we do invade a world, it has to be with an invasion fleet. But in the meantime, though, it's already begun actually, we can fly around and we can destroy their infrastructure, which is of course their economy. We can lock them down, we can take down everything they hold dear and reduce their economy down, meaning they have to spend less on military buildings and stuff like that as well. So that's the general plan here. This is why I was saying I wanted to get some fleets. Have I upgraded you? And do you know what? We haven't upgraded the Endeavor in a long time. I've just abandoned it. The Endeavor hasn't been upgraded for ages. Have I done the Vipers either? The Viper seems okay. Regardless though, I should probably fix some things, shouldn't I? So where is the Endeavor? I think the Endeavor at least deserves the increased firepower. Where is the Endeavor? There it is. Okay. So you're going to be getting a medium hive hanger. Or did I already do this? Let me have a quick look. Endeavor Mark 6. No, they haven't got the Hive Starbase. So they now get double the capacity when it comes to their units. I'm also, this is going to be quite interesting. I've never tried this before, so let me know if I'm being a complete moron here. As far as I know, Stealth means it's hard to scan and figure out who owns something, and it means it's hard to scan as well. I want to put down all my mining bases with a stealth rating. So the hope is that the enemy just can't see it, if I'm lucky, right? Is that a thing in this game? I don't know enough to know if that's actually possible, but I'm going to try it, okay? I know this is very basic stealth technology, but I just want to put it on there to see what happens. It could be funny. Regardless, they're going to have a stealth mining base. Let's do this, sorry. Boom, there you go. Every time I reload the game, it resets some of its settings. So that's why it's a bit strange. Okay, so we've also got this bit here. It's got a bunch of random equipment on it. So we're going to get rid of all that. And we're going to plop down the hail cannon as the primary attack focus here. And in theory, I could just put down a bunch of DPS. I don't really see a reason not to do that, to be honest. It's a possibility. Remember, we're limited on the size of these because of how small they are. So what we're going to do... we've unlocked the bulk work. Our human missile technology. We will have 2 human... bulkwork point defense, and we have 2 human bulkwork missile batteries. Now, because of their size, you can see here they've only got a size of small. I can't really put them on my main ships because in comparison the range is vastly different. Where is the range? Damage range. Ah, there you go, range. It's 4,200 on the large missiles compared to 1,400. So these are more close range missile batteries, but it will be great for a starbase, without a doubt there. So plop those down, get those working. I also am missing a few important things I'm going to go and say, but we haven't got access to them yet, so I can't put them on. So I did want to get the defenses when it comes to, what was it, boarding. You can get marine barracks that improve the, or disprove the chance of losing a, ooh, we got a battle. Chance of losing a raid. And also we got stuff like iron defenses as well. Oh, this is perfect. Destroy them all. So these are clearly old ships because they're using the old tactics, which was aggressive. But they should, in theory, be over here shooting at long range with their missiles. But it's okay. As those ships die off, because they've got low defenses, we will, over time, switch them over with the correct types anyway. Okay, so... how are we looking, guys? I should have upgraded... I just spent a load of money, right? I should have put that money first into the invasion fleet so they're finished. So this invasion fleet's now done. And the other one is done as well. Cool. So now it's just a matter of them finishing off their loading. And then they're going to head over and start actually attacking the enemies here. Awesome. So that's looking pretty good so far. We've already got quite a few kills. We've lost a single civilian ship. Not great, but so far the war is definitely in our favor. Now, with my excess cash, I also want to build, if we can, some of these little cruiser fleets, the strike groups. They don't cost very much. Well, I haven't got money right now. We want to get some of those down so they can go and passively attack all their bases across the map as well. Have we actually seen any of their fleets yet? I've seen a few of their ships, like defending bases, like over here, for instance. They have an invasion fleet, and they got some light cruisers of their own. Their ships look really cool, by the way. I do like the comparison with like the crystalline, like icy kind of look, because they are, of course, living on ice planets. I think that's a really cool art choice there. So, ooh, we'll leave that war ticking for now, and we'll keep an eye on the invasion fleet. Hopefully, they eventually head over. In fact, they're heading over right now. What's happening over here? Ooh, why are the frogs? It looks like the frogs and the bugs are trying to kill each other right now. Curious. Oh, wait a second. This is something else entirely. This is another fleet of Teekans attacking the other Teekans. I don't know what's happening over here, but it seems there's some kind of war going on. We can't forget, we've defeated the Shakturi, but the game's not over, guys. We could still be swarmed by a giant empire. We need to make sure we keep growing and becoming more and more powerful. Oh. Ooh. Okay. The technology race wants a research agreement. The race which has research as their main benefit. So currently we're on 1,500 technology. Oh, it wasn't that powerful. But you know what? More research, better off in my opinion. We'll take it. I think it'd be good to ally these guys because they have a lot of reach across the galaxy. Apart from that, I don't think I'll get more allies. Because that means we'll kind of be allied to these guys and these. We want to probably also eventually grab ourselves a defense pact if we can. But I don't want more allies on that. I think that's enough. If I get attacked, I have two of the most powerful and central powers coming to assist me. So no matter where I'm fighting, they will be nearby. And I kind of want to just go around and just absorb the territory, and then when I eventually do that, I will then absorb them, and we will become the Galactic Emperor, as I mentioned earlier. Cool. Excellent work. Yes, we have money. Okay, so let's build in 2 strike groups. Let's build them at Terra. Mostly because Terra is literally right on the border of the war. So these guys will come up too. Remember, my new strike fleets only exist in 2 separate cruisers. But they are very powerful. And they should be able to wipe out pretty much any base they come across if it's a mining base. So when that's finished, that'd be pretty handy. They should be quite quickly. Nice. Let's see. So I want to build 2 more, by the way. So we'll build 2 more red wood over here when we can. And we'll leave the rest of it be for now. There's more fleets. Who's this? Akdarians. Okay, so can we make a trade deal with them? Yes, we can. I'm still shying away, of course, from any non-aggression pacts, because no one really is safe from me. It's a matter of who I get to first, is the prerogative here. Oh, we got a short sword. I haven't seen one of these guys in ages. So the design is quite old at this point, right? Yeah, they still got lance missiles and stuff like that. I probably should update them at some point, but I think for now we'll leave it be. Until we get like a lot more technology, I might update them slowly over time, because I'm not going to probably build a lot of them. The endgame fleet designs I use are very simple. You've kind of already seen it in action for the last few episodes, but I like to have a close range ship and a long range ship for my attack fleet. Simple as that. That's all we really go for. And defense fleets are normally made up of exclusively long range ships. So the end of the game, when we get our final ship types and stuff unlocked, which are actually very close to, by the way, so we'll see them soon, is going to be these fellas here. Now, you can see that we can already research them, and in fact, it's only going to take 2 years to even get them unlocked in the first place, so we're going to queue them in at some point here. Actually, can we do it right now? Oh, yes, we can. So the attack fleets are going to be made up of 2 ships. But a lot of them. They're going to have the very close range attack battle cruisers, which eventually turn into battleships, by the way. And we're also going to have the long range carriers, which will just spawn missiles and fighters at our enemies. Simple as that. It's a very basic way of fighting, but I think it works quite well. That means all defensive fleets in the future will be made up exclusively of cruisers. They are very good at doing different tasks. They're quite fast and powerful, and they get a lot better over time as well. We can increase their range and stuff here, as you can see. So that's going to be my long-term ship settings. I don't know if I would even bother using frigates in the future, and definitely not escorts. We will probably maintain like 50 destroyers for passive defense, like escorting vessels and stuff around the galaxy, but that's probably going to be it. Cool. That's looking pretty good. Sabotage base. So my main issue is going to be, of course, that the planetary defenses are powerful, right? Wow, look at this place. So maybe we want to do like a manual attack on these guys once our fleets are nearby. The war's only just begun, by the way, so we're in early days. We're going to initially use, hopefully, our new fleets being constructed right now to take out a lot of their economy. Once the invasion fleets are nearby, I think we want to go for easy world. So they currently own places all over the place. So this one here is a bit powerful, I think. It's got 2.5 billion population, so a bit strong. They've also got Boscarans. Ooh, that could be a good one. With defenses, unfortunately. And I think they got another world over here somewhere, which is being attacked by the looks of it. Or maybe, I'm not certain. Ooh, wait a second. Are they at war? I'm not the only person attacking this nation. That's not good. So we've got a bit of competition here. So if we wait too long, we might find the Boscarans will move in and take it over instead. In fact, we can see right now, they are currently at war with the Boscarans as we speak. Oh, okay, that's not good at all. So definitely want to wait then. The reason I'm saying that is because if I go and clear one of these defense bases now, and the Boscarans notice, they will go and invade it right away, and I'm not here. So we need to wait until this fleet gets closer. Now you're thinking, why are they not moving? That's because we're kind of playing on too fast of a speed at this point in the game. As the game goes on, more and more ships appear. We're probably talking about 6 figures at this point for ships in the galaxy. So there's a lot of stuff happening. Whoa, that's not good. So it looks like we've got an incoming Rift faction. This is... Are they going to do this for the rest of the game? It's kind of annoying. I'm not going to tell otherwise. But I guess that's what I get for kind of ignoring them and leaving them where they are. But it's okay. We're ignoring them for now. Okay, build strike groups. We need to build them at... Oh, can I zoom in and do this? I'm not sure what dictates where or how I can build these strike groups. So I'm going to zoom in again. Redwood? Ah, wait, this isn't called Redwood Starport. Redwood Starports. It was there the entire time. I just didn't realize the name of it was incorrect. Where is it? Redwood. Redwood. Done. So that should be my 4 strike groups set up. And they should hopefully start making a big difference. Shakturi Plague. Oh, so they have actually landed on that system, right? Are they actually taking it out? Or how bad is it? No, they're kind of just there. We've got to be very careful here, by the way, because these defense fleets actually have troop transports which have troops on them. So we're not at war with them, so they shouldn't do it. But in theory, there is a chance they can invade and capture a world, which would be bad. So we want to keep an eye on that. We definitely don't want that to go through, because that could be a bit of a disaster. Oh, looks like I'm here as well. I like how I'm now helping the Boscarans destroy random civilians. The war crimes! Once it started, it just kept going. We never stopped. Oh, there's actually a single ship trying to protect our... Oh, they're doomed. They are so doomed. So this is only the missiles right now. They got a lot of shields, though. We want to catch that technology if we can. Of course, these guys have Megatron shields, everybody. So we want to get these ourselves. They're just better than basic shields. They've also got star beams. Already got those. They have, like, some random stuff here. Mega density fuel cells. There are things we can unlock. And I want to get all of them. Oh, look at this. It's so beautiful. We're also doing ion damage, by the way. You can see the little purple marker there. We've turned off some engines and stuff. Ion damage is brilliant. Excellent. Good job, brothers. Good job. But I would say, because we are attacking these guys and they're already at war anyway, it was only a matter of time. They were going to die regardless, it looks like anyway. So it's just us helping the process along. I'm trying to do spin dots and stuff. Put me in on the interviews. We can figure it out, guys. Yes, we are assisting them into a safer lifestyle under a strong government. Yes. We're not conquering or anything. It's fine. I kind of feel like we got... Do you know what? I was looking at our fleets attack random locations, and we have got a bit of a problem here, because the fighters are just not up to snuff at this point. I think the main issue is we just haven't got the engine technology, so they're actually slower than my ships that I've stacked loads of engines on. So if we try and as well improve our engine technology as a priority when we can, I really want to try and get these guys up a little bit. Where are engines? So we're actually very far down on engine technology. We're at tier 3. I mean, some of my stuff is a lot higher at this point, so we need to get that up and running. It's also very quick to research these as well. So I feel like fitting these in at some point would be a good idea. I'm also going to do a bit of a long-term technology, because I don't want to forget about the Shakturi, because I think we should get like some passive increases over time to defense against plagues, because we're being hit by them a lot. So if I get one guy over here just researching Bargy as a priority, and just keep pushing that through, I want to at least get to plague curing and then Shakturi virus, just to get rid of that, because we're still being attacked by the psychic virus all the time. After that, I think it could be a good idea to put a long-term research into this advanced research technology here. This is going to take ages to do, but if it's done, we get a, like, what was that? I think we get like a good 20% or so increase in overall research speed, which could be really powerful if we complete all our research bases upgrade at the same time. Oh, so our cruisers have actually run into a defensive fleet via location. Now, is this the first time I see these guys in combat properly? Because I've kind of skipped over it last time. But the good news is, these ships are working perfectly. So they are outnumbered, don't get me wrong. But strength-wise, we're a lot stronger. My upgrade went through for the guns, so both cruisers are now at 2,500 strength each. This green circle is stopping all hyperspace transmission in this zone, and we have ion attacks and stuff. So we're actually disabling random components while fighting them. We're moving into attack as well. This is working really good for our forces here. Unfortunately, we haven't got any fighters or anything, but at least we're doing a lot of damage here. So in theory, you're thinking they're just going to keep flying away. I'm faster than them. They can't escape. Over time, I will eventually kill them. So, these ships are doomed. And there's even more. Oh no, there's another strike group disappeared as well. That is devastating. So, this kind of show a bit of a problem though, because we haven't got the DPS we kind of need. So, if I can, I do need to get a better hull size to get more guns on them in the future. But we are winning these battles anyway. The enemy is doomed. Nice. This is so one-sided. They can only wipe out civilian vessels. Don't be, but I do honestly think, though, if they do go and attack a planet, we will probably lose just due to the planetary cannons. So we're not invincible. It's just that we're pretty powerful in comparison, to say the least. Cool. Okay, they're working quite hard. We've also just flat out found massive iron weapon upgrades, so that's pretty handy. Nice. I love fighting guys with more tech than me. So I'm like, oh, this is all your technology. Yes, give it to me. I need more of it. Well, that's a really weak nation as well, these Akadarians. Incoming fleets. Oh, they're attacking one of my worlds? Interesting. Can they win, though? So the star bases haven't got a lot of protection. Most of their DPS is going to be the fighters and bombers. So they can see that they are... Wait, why are we using Zimzap shuttle? I forgot about the Zimzaps. I completely forgot about these things. So what is a Zimzap shuttle? Is a Zimzap shuttle the fighter or is it the bomber? I actually have no idea. Interceptor. 1,761 in service right now. I don't think they're better than what I have, though, surely. Surely not. So you've got the Viper, which costs more, and is probably better. Hellbeam, Cannon. Why are we using this? I'm sorry. Zimzap, funny name, not very practical in warfare. Get rid of it. Go back to the Viper. Yeah, all my current Zimzaps have half weapons, so they're not even firing at full power. So that's a big problem for us there. We are taking some damage here. This guy is under attack. I think we should probably build a cannon to defend it in the future, but it might be a bit late in this situation. Oh, no. Yeah, we can't break through the DPS, but they can break through ours. So we have actually got a problem here. Big problem. Do we have anyone nearby that can assist? And they're also coming in with a bigger fleet as well. That is not good in any sense of the word. We can send the nearby Battle Fleet Apollo. We're going to do that right now. We'll send them over to assist. I haven't got any defense fleets over here yet, have I? Because remember, I was currently building them. So that's why we're missing patrol fleets for these regions. So this is actually in Mars, right? Yeah, that's Mars. So we're going to build a patrol fleet for Terra. And that can protect this region in the future here. A lot of money, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. Where is Terra? So, yeah, where is Earth? Wait, this isn't Earth. Sorry, I'm wrong. Earth's over here. Regardless, though, it's in range. So when this fleet is finished, they should be able to fly over and assist pretending in these locations. But this world's not looking too happy right now. We will probably need to upgrade and change things over a little bit over time. I think maybe relying on too much on fighters and bombers is a bit overkill right now, just because I haven't got technology for it. I haven't been upgrading the fighter hulls or like the bomber hulls, anything like that. We haven't got the technology. Oh no. How's Battlefleet Athena? Are you near? Are they even on their way? Oh, they have to leave the storm system. So they're going at like 10% speed right now. But once they leave the area, they should zoom towards the target. Oh, I don't think we've got enough time. How are you guys doing with building the cannon? It's been destroyed. The cannon's gone. There is no cannon. We got a random construction ship though. That'll be fine. It can defend the space. Wait, no, they're using standard drives to get to the agenda. What are they doing? Okay. Clearly something's not worked out there. I'll tell you what, guys. Can you instead fly to this planet, please? Just use your hyperdrives. Regardless, everybody, we have a technological breakthrough here. We get that game play on the backgrounds. Our research breakthrough in xenobiology investigations has led to a curious discovery. We have completed further investigation into the biology of the mysterious rift creatures. Our findings indicate that the brain plasma of these creatures has potential plague-curing properties. Ooh. Perhaps harvesting this resource will help us manage the rapidly spreading psychic virus. Further study of the Rift Riders' brains has produced significant results. Our scientists were able to determine that the virus was biologically engineered to attack the functioning of virtually any sentient species. Brains. Oh, sorry, it was separated, so I didn't think it was the same sentence. It is extremely sophisticated psychic and genetic technology, far beyond our understanding. Fortunately, we do not need to understand all of its intricacies to free ourselves of this plague. We now know enough to consider how we might cure it. We cannot stop there, however. The enemy has produced one plague and can likely produce another. We cannot assume the threat is over. We would be wise to explore further so we can better understand and defend ourselves against these types of attacks. Okay. Also, it looks like we can use it to create our own weapons in the future. I don't really want to do that because I don't like the idea of becoming a plague master. So, not with the humans. Maybe with another race, maybe with the pirates or something, we can do it then. Regardless, though, we're going to queue up the play curing technologies down here, and eventually we will get to those locations. Nice. Okay, that's on the way. Guys, are you actually warping now? They're warping. Okay, they've realized that they are, in fact, a starship, and they can use an FTL drive. So now they're on their way to protect our colony. Are they going to arrive in time is still another question, though. No, they destroyed it. They're actually bombing my planets? I thought these were nice cats. They're just committing war crimes. Then again, so have I at this point. Let's be honest. Everyone commits war crimes in Distant Worlds 2. No one's not. There's no good side in this one. Everyone's awful. No, they're going to wipe them out. Guys, you have to hurry. Please hurry up. The one ship's about to warp in a second, but he's super slow due to the speeds. Oh, no. Is this in a nebula system as well? It is. We're not going to make it in time. Hopefully they might... Oh, they've arrived. The Royal Navy is here. Excellent. And they've also got Vipers again as well. Yeah, they've made a mistake here. They shouldn't be able to jump in theory because of the hyper deny, but it doesn't seem they've activated it. Nope, blocked. You are locked into this area with me now, my friend. You've made a grave mistake. Look at this. Beautiful. This is where the DPS really increases with some fighters and bombers and stuff, because we're getting a lot of support and increasing DPS a lot here. These ships have not got a chance. Dead. Excellent. Good job, everybody. Cool. So that's on the way. How is the eventual... Okay. The invasion fleet has arrived. What do we want to invade? They got a lot of defense bases. I think we need a lot of power to actually take one of these things down. We might do a manual attack. I think it's going to be the best bet right now. So what we're going to do... oh, they're attacking Redwood. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so we're going to move our units over to Redwood. And we're also going to move the invasion fleet as well. We're going to use both fleets to attack the nearby ice colony. Take that down first with the two attack fleets, and then we're going to move in with the invasion fleet afterwards. It's going to be at the same kind of time, though, because the enemy has... Okay, it's okay. Due to the enemy having a lot of planetary defenses, we need to invade quickly so the special forces can land and take those defenses down. Now, fortunately, my ally, my AI, has decided to have 25 infantry, 16 armor, 5 planetary defenses, and 0 special forces. So yeah, that's not good. That's not what I want to see in my attack fleets, guys. I want to see special forces, not defense units. So that's a bit of a mistake there. I guess also we're using really old technology now for ships. So we should probably, for next time, sneak in the large troop transports. This gives us more size so we can get bigger and bigger ships there. So pretty handy. Cool, so that's going to be on their way soon. Very nice. We're also researching a lot of basic technology like cargo containers. This will improve our entire economy, as well as the passenger and troop transports. It all just becomes better. We just become stronger and stronger as we play through the game here. Okay, how are you guys doing? You're warping towards targets? Yes. So you guys actually position yourselves on the right-hand side of the colony. Actually, is that correct? No, it's not. We want to position you guys on the top left. So attack direction is quite important in my opinion. We want to warp in and immediately take down both defense bases. The invasion fleet, however, is going to come from the bottom right side where there's less defenses, and we can just fly directly into the colony itself. Cool. Well, everybody, I think we're going to be doing the attack on the ice planet at the start of the next episode. I do apologize. This one's a bit weird to record because I had it in segments, I think. So not the best, but I tried my best here. Regardless, though, I hope that you have enjoyed the episode, and we will hopefully be invading, destroying the Rukupak Empire very, very soon. Apart from that, though, please like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.